The morning sun rose slowly over the quiet city, painting the buildings in soft gold light. In a small rented apartment near the bus station, a man named Adam woke up before his alarm. He always did. Life had trained him to rise early, even when his body begged for more rest. Adam sat on the edge of the bed and looked at the small blanket beside him. Under it, his 8-year-old daughter Lena slept peacefully, her face calm and innocent. Adam smiled softly. She was his whole world. Life had not been kind to Adam, but it had shaped him into someone strong and careful. Years ago, he had lost his wife in a sudden illness. From that day on, everything changed. He became both father and mother, protector and guide. He worked a simple job as a delivery driver. The pay was small, but it was honest. Every day, he pushed himself forward for Lena. After gently waking her up and helping her get ready for school, Adam packed her lunch with care. He tied her shoelaces, brushed her hair, and listened to her talk about school stories. These moments were small, but they mattered more than anything else in his life. Once Lena left for school, Adam stood at the door for a moment, watching her walk away. He whispered a quiet promise to always keep her safe. What no one around him knew was that Adam carried a past he never spoke about. Before his quiet life began, Adam had once served in a hidden world of training and discipline. He had learned skills that were not meant to impress people. They were meant to protect, escape, and survive. When his wife was alive, he left that life behind, choosing peace over danger. After her passing, he buried that past even deeper, locking it away like a shadow that no longer belonged to him. Or so he thought. That same day, across the city, a woman named Maya stepped out of a tall glass building. She was the chief executive of a powerful company. Her life was filled with meetings, decisions, and pressure. People saw her as confident and untouchable. Few knew how alone she felt inside. Maya had built everything from the ground up. She trusted numbers more than people. Still, something felt off that day. The air felt heavy. Her assistant had called in sick, and her usual driver was unavailable. A hired car waited for her outside. Maya hesitated for a moment, then entered the car. As the vehicle moved through the busy streets, she checked her phone, replying to messages. The city noise slowly faded as the car turned into a quieter area. Maya looked up, confused. "This isn't the usual route," she said calmly. The driver did not answer. That was when fear began to rise in her chest. Back on the road, Adam finished his deliveries earlier than usual. He decided to walk home to save fuel. As he passed through a side street, he noticed something strange. A black car had stopped suddenly near an empty warehouse. Two men stepped out, opening the back door. A woman struggled inside. Most people would look away. Most people would tell themselves it was not their business. Adam did not. Something inside him woke up. A sharp awareness filled his mind. His body tensed, not with fear, but with focus. His eyes scanned the area, counting movements, exits, and timing. The skills he thought were gone returned in silence. Adam placed his delivery bag down slowly. The men were distracted. They believed the street was empty. Adam moved without noise. He picked up a loose metal bar from the ground. His heart beat steady, not fast. Every step was measured. When one man turned around, it was already too late. Adam struck the metal bar against the ground, creating a loud sound away from himself. The men reacted, splitting up. That was the opening Adam needed. He moved fast, disarming one man with controlled strength, pushing him away without lasting harm. The second man tried to run, but Adam blocked his path, using balance and timing instead of force. Within moments, both men fled, shocked and confused. Adam rushed to the car and opened the door. Maya looked up at him, fear and disbelief in her eyes. "Are you hurt?" Adam asked calmly. She shook her head, struggling to speak. Adam helped her out of the car and guided her away from the area. He checked the street again, making sure it was clear. Only then did he allow himself to breathe deeply. Sirens sounded in the distance. Someone must have called for help. Maya looked at Adam closely. His clothes were simple. His hands were rough from work. Yet his movements had been precise and confident. "You saved my life," she said quietly. Adam nodded once. "You should wait for the police." Before she could ask more, Adam stepped back. He picked up his delivery bag, avoiding attention. When the police arrived, he was already gone. That night, Adam returned home to Lena. He helped her with homework, cooked dinner, and listened to her laughter. He did not mention what happened. He did not want that world touching her life. Across the city, Maya sat alone in her apartment, replaying the event again and again. She remembered Adam's calm voice, his steady eyes. He did not look like a hero from movies. He looked real. For the first time in years, Maya felt something new. Gratitude mixed with curiosity. She ordered her security team to investigate the incident quietly. Not to punish. To find the man who saved her. She did not know that meeting him again would change both their lives forever. And Adam did not know that his hidden past had finally caught up with him, opening a door he could no longer keep closed. The days after the incident passed quietly for Adam, but inside him, nothing felt calm. Every sound outside his apartment felt louder. Every shadow felt closer. He checked the locks twice each night and stood by the window longer than usual. He told himself it was only a habit from the past, but deep down, he knew the truth. Once his secret skills were used again, they never truly went back to sleep. Lena noticed the change. She saw how her father paused when a car stopped outside, how his eyes followed strangers for a moment longer. One evening, she held his hand and asked him why he looked tired. Adam smiled and told her work had been busy. He did not want her young heart to carry his worries. At the same time, Maya was not sleeping well either. She sat in her office late into the night, staring at security footage and reports. Her team had tracked the event carefully. The attackers were not random. They were hired. Someone wanted to scare her or control her. That truth made her uneasy. But what stayed in her mind the most was the man who stepped in without hesitation. Adam. She finally had a name. A delivery worker. A single father. No criminal record. No public connection to any trained background. On paper, he looked ordinary. That made everything more confusing. Maya leaned back in her chair and whispered to herself that ordinary people do not move like that. She decided to meet him. Not with guards. Not with cameras. She wanted to thank him properly. More than that, she wanted to understand him. Adam was loading boxes into his van when a black car stopped nearby. His body reacted before his mind did. His shoulders tightened. His eyes measured distance. He told himself to relax. A woman stepped out. It was Maya. She was dressed simply, without the sharp look of a powerful leader. Still, her presence carried weight. Adam recognized her immediately. His heart dropped. She smiled gently. "I hope I am not bothering you." Adam kept his voice calm. "Is something wrong?" She shook her head. "I just wanted to say thank you. In person." Adam glanced around, making sure Lena was not nearby. He nodded once. "You are welcome." Maya noticed how guarded he was. She respected that. "May I buy you coffee?" Adam hesitated. His instinct told him to leave. His responsibility told him to stay alert. Finally, he agreed, choosing a small cafe across the street. They sat at a corner table. Sunlight fell softly through the window. For a moment, neither spoke. "You walked away that day," Maya said. "Most people would stay." "I did what needed to be done," Adam replied. "That is not how most people think," she said quietly. Adam looked at his hands. "I have a daughter. I try to keep my life simple." Maya nodded. "I understand more than you think." She told him about the threats, the pressure, the loneliness at the top. She did not speak like a CEO. She spoke like a tired human being. Adam listened. He did not judge. He did not interrupt. That alone surprised her. You moved like someone trained, Maya finally said. I am not asking for details. I just want to know if you can help me stay safe. Adam looked up sharply. No. The answer was firm. Maya accepted it without argument. I respect that. That honesty made Adam pause. He expected pressure. He expected promises of money. None came. Days passed again. Adam returned to routine, but something had changed. Maya did not disappear from his thoughts. Not because of power or wealth. Because she reminded him of himself. Someone carrying heavy responsibility alone. Then trouble came closer. One evening, Adam noticed a strange car following him after work. It stayed at a distance, careful but clear. His breath stayed steady. He took a longer route home, confirming his suspicion. The car followed. Adam did not panic. He parked near a crowded area and waited. The car drove past slowly, then disappeared. That night, he packed a small bag and moved Lena to stay with a trusted neighbor. He told her it was a short visit. She hugged him tightly. Across the city, Maya received a report. The same group involved in her attack was watching Adam. Her chest tightened. She drove to his apartment without thinking. Adam was already there, locking the door, when she arrived. You should not be here, he said firmly. And neither should they, she replied. For the first time, Adam saw fear in her eyes. I did not ask for this, he said. I left that life. But it followed you, she said softly. Silence filled the space between them. Adam looked at the dark street. He made a decision he had avoided for years. I will help, he said. But on my terms. Maya nodded immediately. They moved carefully over the next days. Adam planned routes. He checked security. He taught Maya simple awareness habits. Nothing dramatic. Just enough to stay safe. Working together built trust. Maya saw the man behind the skills. A father who read bedtime stories. A man who carried loss quietly. Adam saw a leader who did not hide behind power. A woman who listened. One night, as they reviewed plans, Maya asked him why he left his old life. Adam's voice softened. Because danger does not mix with love. Maya understood. But danger had already mixed with their lives. Unknown to them, someone was watching again. This time closer. This time patient. And the choice Adam made to step back into the shadows would soon demand more than he expected. The city felt different now. For Adam, every street had meaning again. Every sound had purpose. He moved with quiet care, not fear. He had accepted that the past he buried was now part of his present. What mattered most was how he used it. Lena stayed with the neighbor longer than planned. Adam visited her every day, smiling, joking, pretending nothing was wrong. But at night, when he walked back alone, his thoughts grew heavy. He reminded himself why he was doing this. He was not protecting a powerful woman. He was protecting a future where his daughter could sleep without worry. Maya also changed. She listened more. She trusted her instincts instead of reports. She followed Adam's guidance without questioning his methods. Not because he demanded it, but because his calm made sense. One evening, Adam noticed something important. The watchers were not rushing. They were waiting. That meant they wanted something bigger than fear. They wanted control. Adam shared this with Maya. She agreed. Someone inside her business world was connected. Someone patient. Someone hidden. Instead of reacting, Adam suggested something bold. He proposed using himself as bait, but only if Maya agreed to strict rules. She hesitated at first. The idea scared her. But she trusted him. They planned carefully. On the chosen day, Maya announced a public appearance at a charity event. News spread fast. Adam stayed close, watching the crowd. His posture was relaxed. Inside, his mind was sharp. He noticed small signs. A man pretending to check his phone too often. A woman standing where exits crossed. Adam followed the patterns quietly. When the moment came, Adam stepped away from Maya, just enough to be seen alone. The watchers moved. Adam led them where he wanted. Into a space full of light and people. No corners. No silence. The plan worked. Authorities moved in smoothly. The group was exposed without chaos. The threat ended quietly, without harm. When it was over, Adam felt something he had not felt in years. Relief. Days later, Maya stood in Adam's apartment, holding a small box. Lena sat on the floor, drawing pictures, smiling at the visitor she now knew well. Maya knelt and handed the box to Adam. "I owe you more than thanks," she said. Adam shook his head. "I did what I should." Maya smiled. "That is why this matters." Inside the box was a simple offer. A role. Not security. Not danger. A position training awareness and safety for people who needed it. Flexible hours. Stability. Adam read it slowly. "This keeps me close to my daughter," he said. "That was the point," Maya replied. Adam accepted. Life did not turn magical overnight. Adam still woke up early. He still packed lunches. He still worried. But now, he had balance. Maya found something too. Trust. Not in systems. In people. Lena once asked her father why he helped the woman. Adam answered honestly. Because doing the right thing can change many lives. Lena smiled. Even ours. Adam nodded. Years later, people would talk about the day a CEO was saved. Few would mention the single father who stepped forward. That was fine with Adam. He never wanted attention. He wanted peace. And for the first time in a long while, he had it. Life slowly settled into a new rhythm for Adam, but it was not an easy calm. It was the kind of peace that came after long storms, where the ground was still wet and memories still echoed. Each morning, Adam woke before the sun, just as he always had. He prepared breakfast, checked Lena's school bag, and walked her part of the way to school. The difference now was the quiet confidence in his steps. He was no longer running from his past. He was shaping it into something useful. Lena returned home from school each day with stories and questions. She talked about friends, drawings, and dreams. Adam listened closely, answering with care. He wanted her world to stay bright. He wanted her childhood to feel safe and full. That promise guided every choice he made. Adam began his new role with Maya's company quietly. He worked behind the scenes, teaching awareness and simple safety habits to staff members. He showed them how to notice details, how to stay calm, and how to trust their instincts. He never spoke about his past. He focused on the present. People respected him without fully understanding why. His calm presence made others feel steady. That was enough. Maya watched this from a distance at first. She saw how Adam never asked for praise. He never tried to stand out. That reminded her of what real strength looked like. She learned to slow down, to listen, and to step back when needed. Her leadership style changed. Her company felt different too. One afternoon, Maya invited Adam and Lena to a small park near the river. It was a simple place, filled with children playing and parents watching from benches. Lena ran ahead, laughing freely. Maya and Adam sat nearby, watching her. "She reminds me of why all this matters," Maya said softly. Adam nodded. "She reminds me every day." Maya hesitated, then spoke honestly. "Before I met you, I thought control meant safety. Now, I know connection matters more." Adam appreciated her words. They were not dramatic. They were true. As weeks passed, Adam noticed something else. Lena was becoming more confident. She smiled more. She asked questions without fear. She slept peacefully at night. That alone made every hard moment worth it. One evening, Lena asked her father why he looked happy lately. Adam smiled and answered simply, "Because sometimes life gives us a second chance." Lena hugged him tightly. The seasons changed. Work continued. Life moved forward. Adam stayed careful but not afraid. Maya stayed strong but not distant. They both grew in quiet ways. One day, Adam received a letter. It was an invitation to speak at a small community event about personal safety and awareness. He hesitated at first. He did not like attention. Then he thought about Lena. He thought about the people who could learn something useful. He agreed. The event was modest. A small hall. A simple crowd. Adam spoke plainly, without big words or stories. He focused on responsibility, calm thinking, and helping others when possible. People listened closely. After the event, several parents thanked him. They said his words made them feel prepared instead of afraid. That meant more to Adam than any reward. Maya watched from the back of the room, proud but quiet. That night, Adam realized something important. His secret skills were no longer a burden. They were tools. And tools could build something good. Years passed. Lena grew taller and wiser. Adam continued his work, always close to home. Maya expanded her company with care, never forgetting the lesson she learned on that dangerous day. Their lives stayed connected, not through drama or debt, but through respect. Adam never became famous. He never wanted to be. He became something better. He became present. And in that presence, he gave his daughter the one thing he had always wanted to give her. A life shaped by courage, kindness, and quiet strength.